You're still not Neville. But this is still Harry Potter 2 for the PS2. That much hasn't changed. A wizard hut. On a broomstick ride for the Quidditch Stadium. This one's actually pretty cool because it gives you a reasonable idea where to look at, where to look for, you know.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Like I like the ones which are like lost on the way there, or somewhere around where there's something else.
I really appreciate you finding the wizard hat, Harry. Thanks, and here's a wizard card.
Okay, let's check the notice board. And before you check the notice board, I don't think the thing is going to appear. Or rather, no. The things will likely appear regardless if you check the notice board or not. It's the other side quest which will not trigger until you talk to a certain person twice. Which is very annoying.
Weird.
Yeah. You have to accept the quest as if you weren't going to do that regardless, you know?
Right.
Brilliant.
Is that the
Who is going to wear that? Like...
Thanks, Harry, for getting the dragonhide gloves. Have a wizard card.
Like, this child must have absolutely humongous hands.
Or maybe it's for Hagrid.
Maybe. Could be anywhere on the grounds. I hate this kind of things.
Yeah.
Cause like, here's the thing. They don't really look... like those things do sparkle. But for the sparkle is yellow. And green is very close to yellow.
Right.
So it just kind of blends.
Why didn't they make the sparkles red or something? That would stand out more.
Yeah, exactly. Like, do you see this here? Did you see that thing?
I did.
Brilliant.
That would be really easy to miss.
It's
It's
on
a
top of that, the
green
book is
book
green.
on grass.
This is just mean.
Thanks very much for getting the Gadding with Ghouls book, Harry. Have a wizard card.
Or
And
like
he-
gabbing with ghouls, am I right?
It's like, here's the thing. This side quest would have been made a lot more fun if all of those things were just all over the place from the start. Because you do need a broom to get them. And they're hidden around all of the all corners of the map. So there is no point for them to be locked out before you, before you read the, before you finish the previous quest. Now this one is nice because it's pink. You can very easily see it on the ground.
Thanks for finding holidays with hags, Harry. Here's a wizard card.
Love that title.
Holidays with Hags.
Yes.
And if you're wondering why I'm zooming in during conversations like that, this one's made out of steel.
Huh.
Giant tarantula.
Oh,
Property of
God.
Jordan. Behind the herbology greenhouses. Now this one's a little bit tricky. Because you would think, behind the herbology greenhouses, that means Hagrid's place, right? No, there actually is a tiny hole in the wall here.
I didn't even notice it.
That looks like a clipping texture.
Right.
And here's the tarantula. You have to stun it, and then pick it up.
And then step on it.
Very fast, because it gets up very quickly. And now the camera became fixed perspective for some reason. It happens sometimes.
A Resident Evil game now.
Resident Potter.
Hey, Harry. Thanks for finding my tarantula. Have a wizard card for your trouble.
I somehow highly doubt it belongs to you.
Yeah, Jordan was a different person than this guy. And all of the side quests are done, because I can't read any more of them. And thankfully, they don't lock out more, just because you haven't gotten to the right point in the story. And now, we go on to the next side quest, which actually starts here. This is what they meant by the entrance.
Hello there, Harry. My mum sent me an owl with a parcel containing a new set of robes. Trouble is, the owl's dropped it somewhere in the grounds. Can you help me find it?
And you have to
Someone
accept.
told me that they saw
Really
an owl
crappy
drop
owl.
something by the lake. If you find the parcel, it'd be great if you brought it back here to me.
Why is the tree shaking?
The tree is shaking just because it's magical. But the ground is shaking because it's clipping. Like here.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
This is just giving me flashbacks to Robot Alchemic Drive. I love those
Sud-
lovely
Found my
clicking
Suddenly the
textures.
broom becomes
Thanks
a
a
giant
lot, Harry.
robot.
I think Neville could do with your help too. I saw him over by Hagrid's hut.
Actually, that's not horribly crazy.
Hello, Harry. I've forgotten where my remember-all is. Can you help find it for me? If you find my remember-all, can you bring it back here to me, please?
What I mean by not being totally crazy is in the 5th and 6th game, you actually kind of control casting magic like like you control the robot's arms in Robot Alchemic Drive
Brilliant.
Awesome.
with the analog sticks, and it's actually really fun to do. Is the best part.
You found my remember-all. Thanks, Harry. I think there's someone over by the flying courtyard could do with your help too.
Now this side quest is a lot more fun because there is actually a reason for going places. You know, it's less back and forth, and you don't have to go into the castle to, you know, finish the quest.
Hello there, Harry. I've lost my potion jar and Professor Snape will kill me if I don't find it. Can you help me? If you find the potion jar, can you bring it back here to me?
Wanna give me a hint as to where it is?
And that's what spinning around there was for, because he was extremely helpful.
Brilliant.
And again, green on green, next to some bushes. That's not very nice,
Found my
guys.
potion jar.
Oh.
Thanks a lot, Harry. I think that someone over by the Quidditch Gatehouse would like to give you a race.
Hey there, Harry. Fancy racing me to the trees and back?
No.
And by the to the trees and back.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
By to the trees and back, he does not mean touch the trees and go back. He means around the trees and then go back.
Oh.
His AI is very confused.
I thought that was him.
That was him.
It was.
Yes, it's kind of sad.
He was like, what was I doing?
And yeah, this did not trigger, and you have to wait for him to come back here.
What if he went into the lake?
You could just reload and he would be back here. I mean, this game does get glitches which can cause it to become kind of unbeatable at the current state, so that's why you can save anywhere, and it will reload it to a fixable state.
You didn't win that time, Harry.
Yes, he... Yes, yes, we did.
Yeah, I was kind of pissed because I had
Like
to wait
race
for him
again,
too.
Harry? Get ready then.
Ah.
3, 2, 1, go!
Thankfully, when you do this correctly, the race ends immediately as you get to the finish line. So you don't have to wait for his lazy AI ass.
So do you get a pretty stone for completing this quest over and over?
No, you get something a lot better. Something I think they expected me to get way later.
And if you keep winning duels, you keep getting potions.
No.
Well done, Harry. You
yeah.
won the race. I think someone might be needing your help over in the cloisters.
The fuck are cloisters?
You know the Pokemon?
There isn't a single one here. What
you
is
sure?
here? What is here? It's just they could have said just someone. There is somebody next to the square hedge in the middle of a courtyard. I would
Right.
remember that.
Hello, Potter. I've lost my copy of the Daily Prophet, and I was really looking forward to reading an article about the Quidditch World Cup.
Go get
Can
another
you help
one.
find it for me?
Oh
If
my
you
god,
find
this
my
kid
copy
is
of the
so
Daily Prophet,
lazy.
Can you bring it back here to me?
Well,
It's a
he didn't
newspaper.
he didn't spit on that particular
Brilliant.
Daily Prophet. So I guess it's fine if we bring in another one that belongs to somebody else.
Oh,
You found my copy of the Daily Prophet. Thanks, Harry. I think Neville could do with your help too. I saw him over by the flying lessons area.
Now this is a lot more understandable and not fucking cloisters.
ow.
I was trying to land on Neville.
Oh, hello, Harry. I was practicing my Wingardium Leviosa spell on some pieces of crockery, and now I can't get them down from the roof. Can you help get them back for me? If you manage to get all the pieces of crockery, can you bring them back here to me, please?
Now, he must have been practicing this spell not exactly here, but way further away, or the spell went horribly wrong, because we're right now next to the entrance. And all of the pieces of whatever it is supposed to be is here.
Alright then.
There is 8 of them in total. I think you get a sound effect when you collect all of them. None of them are thankfully anywhere outside of this roof. Ah, there it is, the last one. No, you don't get a sound effect. Or maybe I dummied it out by using the broom.
You've got all my crockery! Thanks very much, Harry. I think there's someone over by Hogwarts' main entrance could do with your help too.
So I guess we
Hello
almost
there,
go.
Potter. I'm really desperate to collect 3 mandrake roots for Professor Sprout. Can you help me out? If you manage to collect 3 mandrake roots, can you bring them back here to me?
And what's interesting about this quest is that there is way more than 3 that you can find.
There is?
Yeah. There's like 7 if I recall correctly.
You collect them all, do you get to make a wish?
Sadly, no. They're not the Dragon Balls, they're just Mandrake roots.
Boo.
Although I do wish there was something like an extra some little extra for collecting all of them, if only just like a different text or something. I was trying to ram into him. I guess we can't have everything.
Here's the key to the confiscated item storeroom. You'll find it just off the flying courtyard on the other side of the bridge.
Well, don't mind if I do.
See, this is why I mentioned that the confiscated items storeroom is important, because you would never fucking find that place. I know I had a lot of trouble actually finding it my first time through. Because why would you even bother trying to open any doors outside of the main entrance in this entire place? It's not like any of them actually open to anything, right? And I got onto the broom while still in the air. Now, this camera perspective is really devious. I will show you at the very end why. In this whole place, you can find, I believe, you basically get all of the cards that you have traded back. So, technically your collection does grow by getting back all of the cards that you have spent. Which is kind of convoluted, but well, it works. And what's also very funny is I specifically recall...
A giant beanbag! Now I can carry even more beans!
So we got the 200 beanbag before I even found the 100 beanbag.
You're rich.
Yeah. Now the guide I looked up was very helpful on this, because it said you should get 6 cards in here. Now right now I got 5 of them. Where is the 6th one? Oh wait. You actually have to open this treasure chest through the doors. That's just mean.
The house point totals are being calculated. Slytherin. Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff.
Hang Hufflepuff.
Gryffindor.
There's absolutely towers over everybody else.
Gryffindor is in the lead.
But we still only get a B.
Bull.
B for bullshit. Because I've already done everything you can do for the points at this point in the game. I guess this is just in general, based on how many points you can get, like, you know, in the whole game. Because I have no idea how you could get even more. And I've played this game like 3 times. Though to be fair, only on this time around I finally learned how the fucking how the duels work. So I guess that says a lot
I think it might be
more.
a good idea to go to the library and find a copy of Hogwarts: A History,
Why do you want it?
so we can find out about the legend of the Chamber of Secrets, of course.
Of course. I suppose you want me to sneak out to the library again.
Could you? Oh, thanks, Harry. The only thing is, you'll need to get into the restricted section this time. Go down to the second floor and into the library reading room. Sneak through there and you'll see a door with the golden arch. Go through this door and into the reading room annex. At the end of the annex, there's a portrait that will let you into the restricted section. The password is bibliophile.
Right. Second floor, reading room, through door with golden arch, and into annex. Through portrait. Got it.
Thanks, Harry. And watch out for the prefects.
Watch out for the prefects. I wouldn't want to lose points because of your screwy ass. Like really, it's just like, get yourself in danger, break the rules, but don't get me involved into it.
Freaking Hermione.
things.
I'd expect so much from her. But yeah, now that I got this this beanbag out of order, I can actually get just about everything that matters.
How much is the Alahamora spellbook?
80 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
Yeah, mechanical, non-magical locks. It is the last
spell allows you to unlock mechanical locks. There are all sorts of places you'll be able to go now.
I'll have
because
it played.
How
Because
much is this
it's-
Wiggenwell potion vial?
100 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
Smart move, Harry. Now you can carry even more Wiggenwell potion.
Now we
you
will
can
never
truly
die.
never die.
No. And I can't buy any more cards at the moment.
How much is his egg? I can't afford it.
That's what he says when he can't afford a thing. I could buy the balloons if I haven't already, but the balloons are literally worthless. Like, they're not even funny worthless like the stink pellets are. They're just worthless. I've never found a situation where they were useful. Like, I can see what intention they had with the balloons, but it just does not work. Slash, there is a way better method, and you start the game off with it, which is just using Flipendo to distract people.
Well, yeah.
Because, like, the thing with the balloons is that you get their attention exactly where you're standing.
You need to go to the second floor to get that book, Harry.
Damn it, she dodged. That
She
vicious
is
witch.
truly a master.
That vicious. Nah, finally. Good old Flipendo does the job.
Why not Flipendo Duo?
It's not the RPG.
Or how about
Of-
Flipendo Trio?
It's not an RPG, and not yet.
It is so
Well, I mean, Harry is a JRPG hero in that he helps literally everybody. Which you can actually argue that makes him a lot more of a... like... And here I showed off a glitch where you can actually... where you can actually use Expelliarmus.
You shouldn't be out at night. Go back to the dormitory.
I decided to show it off once what happens. But sometimes they may just at random take away your points, and you don't want that. But yeah, you could argue that that him going out of his way to help everybody like a JRPG hero does actually makes his whole thing of everybody liking him more believable than it is in, say, the movies, where it's just like, oh, he's the chosen one, so everybody's gonna love him.
gross.
Here he actually, in the games, he actually earns it because he does help everyone.
He's the only one who does anything.
Yeah, like, he literally really is the only one who solves all of the problems that everybody has. And now there are ghosts around in Hogwarts.
I was about to say, are you gonna cut the ghosts?
Lumos!
So yeah, we go through the library again. It's, you know what that means.
Keep hurting.
Right now, that stupid crab. I want to get in here because I have that potion vial. They sold it to me, but it was empty. I guess he didn't notice. But getting past those is a real pain because, like normally in games like these, enemies have some kind of a wind-up to whenever they attack you. These crabs don't. They just turn around and immediately, you know, fart with fire at you, which is not very nice.
What was that? Hey, you!
The PC version was a lot nicer about it because in there they had a little dance and would be like "Meh," before they would actually attack you. So you could actually react to them as opposed to just I'm gonna kill you. And here this is the most bullshit of all sections.
I'm sure there's someone sneaking around here.
Biblio.
I literally walked in front of his face. And he did not notice me. He wasn't sure if he noticed me. Yet, in all of the other 15... In all of the other 15 attempts at it, I would show as much as a toe of myself outside of a bookshelf, and everybody would know where I was. Be glad I cut out all of that.